If you've decided to use a tax professional to prepare your tax return this year, the Taxpayer Advocate Service, referred to as TAS, has some valuable tips to help you make an informed decision. After all, you'll need to trust this person with some of your most personal information, including your Social Security number and annual income. Before you begin looking for a tax return preparer, check to see if you qualify for free tax assistance. Go to taxpayeradvocate.irs.gov and on the Get Help page, select the link for Volunteer Income Tax Assistance and Tax Counseling for the Elderly. Most tax return preparers are professional, honest, and provide excellent service. But remember, you and you alone are responsible for everything on your tax return, even when someone else prepares it. A bad tax return preparer can cause long-lasting problems, resulting in a small or delayed tax refund due to mistakes, taxes, additional back taxes, penalties or interest, an IRS audit, fraud or identity theft, and the loss of the Earned Income Tax Credit in future years due to fraudulent deductions. Tax return preparers fall into different classes. IRS enrolled agents, certified public accountants, and attorneys can represent you before all functions of the IRS in all tax matters. Other return preparers may be limited in what they can do for you. For more information on these limitations, go to irs.gov and search for Tax Return Preparer Qualifications. When searching for a tax return preparer, ask if they have a Preparer Taxpayer Identification Number, or PTIN, which is required for anyone who's paid to prepare tax returns. Ask if they use electronic filing, which is faster and more secure than filing paper returns. Check with the Better Business Bureau to see if they are members in good standing. Check the IRS directory of federal tax return preparers at irs.gov to find qualified preparers in your location, and ask if they are affiliated with any tax professional associations. The IRS maintains a list of IRS Tax Pro Association partners at irs.gov. Avoid tax return preparers who promise or guarantee a larger tax refund than others can get you, or that you won't owe the IRS any money, especially when they haven't seen your tax documents. They charge fees based on a percentage of your tax refund, will not sign a tax return or include their PTIN, close their office, or can no longer be reached right after the filing season ends, ask you to sign a blank tax return, want you to direct deposit your tax refund into an account that doesn't belong to you, promise a tax refund by a certain date, or tell you they can electronically file your tax return with your last pay stub instead of your W-2 form. Once you choose a tax return preparer, ask them to fully explain every form they ask you to sign. Review the completed tax return and make sure all your information is correct before authorizing them to file it. Ask them for a complete copy of your tax return and any schedules or attachments for your records, and if you choose to get a refund anticipation loan, make sure you understand what that means, especially if your tax refund is delayed. For more in-depth information on this topic, visit taxpayeradvocate.irs.gov. Taxpayer Advocate Service, your voice at the IRS.